Welcome to today's healthy and delicious recipe. We're making a nutritious sweet potato and ground turkey skillet that's packed with flavor and wholesome ingredients. Stick around until the very end because we've got a key piece of information about the total calories in this dish that you won't want to miss. Let's get cooking. I'm starting with a sweet potato weighing about 550 grams, which contributes 473 calories to our dish. I'll fill a bowl with water to rinse it, then use a vegetable peeler to completely remove the skin. Now I'll place it on my cutting board and slice it in half. From here, I'm cutting it into pieces about 1 centimeter thick. These uniform pieces will help ensure even cooking. Now, I'll heat a skillet and add about 30 milliliters of olive oil, which adds 244 calories, but also healthy fats to our dish. Once the oil is hot, I'll add our sweet potato pieces and cover them with a lid. The lid helps trap steam, which will soften the sweet potatoes faster. After they've browned slightly on one side, I'll stir them with a spatula and move them to one side of the pan. Next, I'm adding 165 grams of red onion, which only adds 66 calories while providing great flavor. I'm slicing it into squares. No need to rush this process. Now, let me share a little cooking tip about onions that can make a big difference in your dishes. See how I'm carefully holding the onion stable on the cutting board. This technique helps prevent accidents and gives you more control. Cutting onions can be tricky. They can make your eyes water, and getting a clean, precise cut takes practice. I recommend using a sharp knife and making sure your cutting surface is stable. Some people suggest chilling the onion before cutting to reduce tears, but I find a sharp knife and a steady hand work best. Now I'll mince about 15 grams of garlic, which adds 22 calories and incredible aroma. First, slice the garlic into thin slices. Continue slicing until the entire clove has been transformed into delicate pieces. This garlic will add tremendous flavor to our dish. Notice how I'm mincing it finely, first in one direction, then the other. Now, everything goes into the skillet to continue cooking under the lid. After a few minutes, I'll lift the lid and move our vegetables to the side to make room for 450 grams of lean ground turkey, which adds 914 calories and is our main protein source. I'm breaking it into small pieces to ensure it cooks evenly and doesn't clump together. Time for our seasonings. First, I'm adding 3 grams of cumin, about 11 calories, crushing it between my fingers to release more flavor. Next comes 3 grams of paprika for 8 calories and a beautiful color. Now I'm adding 5 grams of Italian herbs for 14 calories and amazing aroma. Can you smell that wonderful fragrance filling the kitchen? This combination of spices will add a lovely depth and warmth to our sweet potato and ground turkey skillet. It's amazing how just a few simple seasonings can elevate the flavor of a dish. I'm really excited for you to try this recipe and experience the deliciousness for yourself. Let's finish with some salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Now for our fresh vegetables. I'm using a beautiful red bell pepper, about 200 grams for only 62 calories. I'll trim off the parts we don't need and slice the juicy flesh into small cubes. Take your time with this. Properly cut vegetables make all the difference in the final dish. Bell peppers are fascinating vegetables with an incredible nutritional profile. They're packed with vitamins, especially vitamin C. In fact, red bell peppers have more vitamin C than oranges. As I'm carefully cutting this pepper, I'm thinking about how each slice contributes not just to the flavor of our dish, but to its nutritional value. Did you know that the color of bell peppers actually indicates their ripeness and nutritional content? These red peppers are the most mature, which means they're the sweetest and have the highest nutritional value. They're loaded with antioxidants, particularly beta-carotene and lycopene. As I'm cutting, I'm marveling at the vibrant color. It's like a piece of edible art. Once it's all diced, I'll add it to our skillet. I'll put a lid on it and let it simmer for a while. Next, I'm adding 60 grams of fresh spinach leaves, which add vibrant color and nutrients for just 14 calories. Look at those beautiful green leaves going into our colorful dish. To finish our dish with a flourish, I'm sprinkling 40 grams of freshly grated Parmesan cheese on top, adding 172 calories and a wonderful savory note. And now, for that important information we promised at the beginning. This complete and satisfying meal has about 2,006 calories total, making it perfect to serve 3 or 4 people. Now I'm transferring everything to a large serving dish. This meal is as nutritious as it is delicious. The combination of lean protein from the turkey, complex carbs from the sweet potato, and all these colorful vegetables makes for a perfectly balanced meal. I have to confess, this dish was so delicious that I almost ate it all myself. It's worth every bit of the approximately 500, 670 calories per serving, depending on how you divide it. Try it for yourself, and I guarantee your family will love it too. Thanks for cooking with me today.